or want to donate.
So hi everyone, I'm Beryl Backus. I'm the Executive Director of iHuman Youth Society. We are 26 years here in Edmonton and we support marginalized youth 12 to 24. So last week I got a cold call to my voicemail and there was so much passion and interest and authenticity in the voice, so I called it back right away, and it was Jeari who explained to me that he's starting this new charity across Canada to support homeless youth. So we had a great conversation and I said I would come here today to support him. So in my world, in the charity that I work with, we work with youth ages 12 to 24 years old. And right now we support over 330 youth a week that are homeless, marginalized, experiencing severe trauma in their life. And a lot of you will say, well, you know, 12 years old, how come they're not in school? How come they're not at home with their parents or just being bratty or whatever? But we're working with youth that literally it's safer for them to be on the streets and navigate their way in life than be at home. So we offer services. We have a cook that makes a fresh meal for them every day so that at least they have one solid meal a day. We have social workers that get them back into school, get them into a job if they want. Some of them, many of them don't have ID because, again, they're coming to us when they're 12 years old and they just don't know where to go, what to do. So we have registered psychologists, social workers, counselors on site that help them deal with their trauma. And then our biggest thing is mentoring through arts. So we have a fashion design studio, we have a music studio, we have a visual arts studio, and that's how we heal them in their journey in life. So our biggest challenge, in all honesty, with the services that we provide is finding them homes. Because if you think about it, you're 12 years old, you don't have an ID, you don't have a guardian, you don't have a history of credit, you don't have a history of living anywhere. So, and to be honest, there's not enough resources in the city for somebody in that situation that's underage. So when Jeari called me last week, I was like, well, this really speaks to one of the biggest challenges we have for youth in our world today. So I'm here to support Jeari, and I encourage all of you to support what he's doing in his startup. And it's not easy to start a nonprofit in Canada. And I had a moment where I want to say to him, stick to what you're doing and be a musician. Don't become an executive director of a nonprofit necessarily. But when you have a passion and you understand there's a need, that's how we change the world. So we have to all do it together. So please support Jeari in what he's doing and give him an applause. And with that, the last thing I want to say is art heals. And I need to tell you, like the success stories with us, we have youth now that's a music producer in LA. We have another youth that has an exhibit in Ottawa for art. So believe in what's happening in this situation and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Guiboche.
And it's, thank you. And how about it for Jeari, Czapla, everybody? We've been friends since we bought these amplifiers. Actually, I have the same amplifier that he has. We bought them together in 1993, and we've been friends ever since, actually. And we have conversations on Facebook just about our particular amplifiers and transformers and speakers and stuff like that. So I just thought I would let you know that. And but I also want to let you know something else. I got a fine group of players. When Jeari called me, I got on the phone and I got the best guys I could get in this city. And I'm very proud and pleased to have Mr. Scotty Anderson on the drums.
Yay!
Mr. Pete Turland on the bass. This is the man himself, Pete Turland on the bass.
Himself.
And on the other guitar, my good friend and a smoking guitar player and singer, everybody, Mr. Mark Ladisser.
Yeah!
And we're just gonna play some blues, some stuff, and we'll just see how it goes. And we're gonna start with this one. everybody. Let's have some fun. You only live for once, and when you're dead, you're done. Let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll.
Let those good times roll.
Let the good times roll.
I don't care if you're young or old. Let those good times roll. Don't sit there mumbling and talking trash. If you wanna have some fun, you gotta spend some cash. Let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll.
Let those good times roll.
Let the good times roll.
I don't care if you're young or old. Let those good times roll. Hey, bartender, lock all them doors. If the police come, tell them the joint is now closing. Let the good time roll.
Let the good times roll.
Let those good times roll.
Let the good times roll.
I don't care if you're young or old. Let those good times roll. Come on, Mark. Let them roll one time. Everybody, Jimmy Guiboche band is in your town. I got $1.25. Man, I'm just wearing a clown. Don't let nobody play me cheap. I got 50 cents more than I'm gonna keep, and let the good time roll.
Let the good times roll.
Oh, let those good times roll.
Let the good times roll.
I don't care if you're old. Hey, baby, let those good times roll. All right, hey, thank you for getting warmed up. I'm going to turn things over to my esteemed colleague over on that guitar, everybody, Mr. Mark Ladisser.
All right.
He's going to lay something on you.
Let's do G.
G. Like
your automobile. Yes, I'm in love with you, darling. Let me ride your automobile. Man, you got a nice little car, darling, yeah. Man, I think you got too many drivers at your wheel. Man, you got one to drive at daytime, you got a one to drive at night. All you need's one driver, darling, to keep your little car right. Well, baby, let me ride your automobile. Man, you got a nice little car, darling, yeah. Too many drivers at your wheel. Well, wait a minute, baby, you can't do this to me. You say you got one driver, now you got about two or three. Well, oh, baby, let me ride your automobile. Man, you got a nice little car, darling, yeah. I think you got too many drivers at your wheel. I'm gonna drive a while now. To me, you say you got one driver, now you got about two or three or four or five or six. I don't know, darling. I think you got too many drivers at your wheel. Man, you got a nice little car, darling, yeah. You got too many drivers at your wheel. Oh, it's too bad. Darling, let me ride your automobile. Yes, I'm in love with you, little darling. Let me ride your automobile. You got a nice little car, darling, yeah. Too many drivers, too many drivers, too many drivers at your wheel.
Why don't you do another one? Hey, Rico, can I get a little bit more of my vocals in my monitor, please? Check, 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 check. Hey, there we go. Hey, thank you so much. That's Rico on the sound there, everybody. How about it? Well, you know, Mark, that sounded really good. I think maybe you should do another one.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure, I'm happy to. By the way, I want to thank Jimmy for asking me to do this gig and to play with the rhythm section in town here, man. It's just so cool. Pete and I sort of jammed together. I think we haven't never done a gig together before. No. So this is pretty cool. Might be the last one for me. But I'd look forward to it, man. We're going to do an Allman Brothers tune for you. So we're in A. So if you capo your beer on the 2nd fret and play G, you'll be fine. Don't you know you're gonna hurt me so? I'm gonna tell my sweet mother. I'm gonna talk to my daddy too. I'm gonna tell my sweet mother, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna talk to my daddy too. I'm gonna tell everybody what those young girls can do for you. If I don't see you no more, well, bye-bye, pretty baby. If I don't see you no more, if you think I'll be your fool, baby, you best be on your merry way. Oh, come on, Jimmy, get another one. Yes, I know. You don't love me, baby. You don't love me. Yes, I know. But if you leave me, pretty baby, don't you know you're gonna hurt me so?
All right, everybody. Hey, how about that's Mark Lattiser on that guitar and vocals. He's actually one of the finest bluegrass players in this whole area, I tell you. But he doesn't just play bluegrass. He plays pretty much anything. And we're very lucky to have him. Also very lucky to have the wonderful Pete Turlin. And I'm going to set him loose on a few numbers here. How about it, everybody? Pete Turlin.
Well, thank you, everybody. If there's one thing I love, it's T-Bone Walker. And there's another thing I love is Jimmy trying to play like T-Bone Walker. So we're going to put two and two together. Whoa. That was me.
That was me.
Was it?
No, I made that mic do that.
Here's an old T-Bone Walker tune that was on the old Imperial label in 1951. This is called Glamour Girl. One, two, three. Oh, yeah. Oh, glamour girl, I'm cutting out on you. Oh, glamour girl, I found never do. You're just a plain kind of baby. I ain't got no use for you. Well, 12 o'clock is rising hour. Girl, you think that's a crime? Better find another place for chowing, 'cause I'm through feeding your mind. I'm cutting out on you. You're just a plain kind of baby. I ain't got no use for you. Glamour girl, I'm cutting out on you. Oh, glamour girl, I found you'll never do. You're just a plain kind of baby, but I ain't got no use for you. Come on, Jimmy. Let's play a little bone. Glamour girl, Jimmy Guiboche, everybody. I'm cutting out on you. Sounding a lot like Chuck Berry. Oh, glamour girl, I found you'll never do. You're just a plain kind of baby, and I ain't got no use for you. Thank you. Jimmy Guiboche, everybody.
I've been doing so much painting. I haven't really been playing my guitar lately. I've been painting. I tell you, I can cut some mean baseboards at this point. But
this is kind of like an inside story.
It is an inside story. This is very exclusive. I've never talked about this thing on a gig before. Out of all the gigs I've done.
No. I can understand why.
Okay, why don't you just play another song, will you?
Okay. If I'm going to get this sort of abuse, I will. Okay. Being a stand-up bass player, one of my biggest influences as a kid was Willie Dixon. And he had a band in 47 before he played with Muddy Waters that was called the Big Three Trio. And apparently they made so much money that they outpriced themselves and couldn't get gigs anywhere because they charged too much. But they were really good. Not that this will be, but this is a Big Three Trio tune. This is called I Ain't Gonna Be Your Monkey Man No More. No more. Jim is going to kick us off on this one doing his best Chuck Berry impersonation. Okay, it's the best I could come up with. One, two, three. Well, I ain't gonna be a monkey man no more.
Come on.
Well, I ain't gonna be a monkey man no more. I was your monkey man until I left your door. Where you fed me beans, gave you sweet man pie. Where you fed me beans, babe, gave you sweet man pie. Now I hate you woman until the day I die. But I ain't gonna be a monkey man no more. No more. Well, I ain't gonna be a monkey man no more. I was your monkey man until I left your door. Ooh-wee. Ooh, ooh-wee. Ooh, ooh-wee. Ooh, ooh-wee. Oh, yeah. Place ain't here, I got no right to stay. Well, my place ain't here, babe, I got no right to stay. I wanna pack my trunk, babe, I'll get away. Well, you fed me beans, gave you sweet man pie. Well, you fed me beans, babe, gave you sweet man pie. Well, I hate you woman until the day I die. But I ain't gonna be a monkey man no more. More. I ain't gonna be a monkey man no more. No more. I was your monkey man until I left your door. Ooh, ooh, ooh-wee. Ooh, ooh-wee. Ooh, ooh-wee. Come on, Jimmy.
They don't teach you that in guitar school, do they?
Mr. Scotty Anderson on the drums, everybody. Oh, way down, Scotty. Well, maybe I will try a little one, but it's not my bass. I don't want to wreck it. And I got to put this bike up a little bit. Just bear with me.
This is all part of the show. This is part of the show.
This is the build-up to a really anticlimactic bass solo. What a clanger that one was. That's what happens when you play an E when you're in B flat. You might want to remember that, Jimmy. It could be your signature lick.
Oh, do you have any extra speakers?
That's your tone. You just need a thicker jacket. Where fed beans gave you sweet man pie. Where fed beans, babe, gave you sweet man pie. Well, I ate you woman until the day I die. But I ain't gonna be a monkey man no more. Come on, come on. Ain't gonna be a monkey man no more. Was a monkey man until I left your door. Ooh, ooh, wee. Ooh, ooh, wee. Ooh, ooh, wee. Well, I ain't gonna be a monkey man no more. Well, I ain't gonna be a monkey man no more. I was your monkey man until I left your door. Take us home, Jimmy.
Turland, everybody. I don't know how much time we got. I think maybe we got time for one more. Is that okay? I'm gonna tap on the cheap guitar. You're gonna like this one.
Yeah, the cheap guitar's a good one. Jimmy Guiboche, everybody. I know we joke around a lot, but after traveling the world and seeing many, many, many blues guitar players, Jimmy is one of them. No. You're very lucky. I don't know if you realize how lucky you are to have a guitar player of Jimmy's caliber living in your city, playing around, going out, supporting shows. I know whenever I play a show, Jimmy shows up. Probably because he wants to get on the gig or something, but that's irrelevant. He's really good. What I'm trying to say is Jimmy is a great guitar player. And we actually had a really good conversation the other day about COVID and everything, about how it used to be you could go on the road for 6 months and really build a band and make it tight and play 6-7 nights a week, do 38 days straight. And now you can't do that. And Jimmy's got one of the tightest bands I've ever heard, Jimmy and the Sleepers, the best albums, world class. Jimmy Guiboche, everybody.
And well, actually, thank you so much. And speaking of which, speaking of Jimmy and the Sleepers and the Yardbird Suite, my band is going to be next year. Is going to be
my band.
It was my band, our band, Jimmy and Pete and the Sleepers, apparently, are going to be actually here at the Yardbird Suite on March 22nd and 23rd of next year for our 20th anniversary show, our big Edmonton 20th anniversary show. And I'm going to feature 4 lineups that I've had throughout the years, including our very first lineup that was on the first CD. So I think tickets will be available soon. So anyways, I just thought I'd put that, and thanks for that nice little introduction, Pete. And out of all the bass players I've ever played with, you're the one tonight.
Yes.
And if you haven't heard this guy play guitar, like I remember I went to see him at the Commercial Hotel about 6 months ago, and man, he was ripping it up. He was sounding so good, and he had a new amplifier, and he said, "Hey man, what do you think of my new amplifier? How's the sound?" And I said, "Well, man, you play so good, you don't need good tone." Oh, we kid each other.
Yeah, I mean every word.
Here we go, Elmore James.
Oh,
You wanna
is
do
that a
some
slide on your finger? Wow.
Come on, take a little walk with me. Come on, take a little walk with me. Back to that same old place where we ought to be. Come on, take a little walk with me. Come on, take a little walk with me. Back to that same old place where we ought to be. Well, hurry up, baby. You're walking too slow. I got something that I want you to know. I kinda take a little walk with me. That same old place where we ought to be. Come on, light it up one time. Well, let's take a walk down the avenue. I got something that I want to do with you. Hey, take a little walk with me. Back to that same old place where we ought to be. me. Come on. Take a little walk with me. After that same old place where we ought to be. Thank you so much, everybody. That's Scotty Anderson on the drums, T. Cherlin on bass, Mark Lattiser on the guitar, myself, Jimmy Guiboche on the guitar as well. Stick around. The wonderful Gary Martin's going to come up and do his thing, and let's get rid of them homeless situations.